Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweight action. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
And his opponent across the ring, from Los Angeles, FlipFlashMode.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Nice strike after catching one by the Flash. He just missed that shot up top. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good work defensively by El Terrible. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
El Terrible showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. 90 seconds to go here in this round. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Nothing there on the punch by Jackson. How about that right hand by the Flash?
Focus, come on now.
And bang, and away he goes. Crashes to the canvas from that hook.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by El Terrible. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Good job, man. Breathe now, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Keep those hands moving, all right? Keep the hands moving. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay? Double up the jab and keep moving.
You don't need that. Throw that away. I got it.
El Terrible's got a good relationship with his corner, but now it needs to pay off. He was down in that last round. They need to get to work. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Nice block by Jackson. Jackson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Nice block by Jackson. OGREBEL762 committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
That's a forceful two-punch combo. That uppercut, solid. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Jackson's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Doubling up the jab by Jackson. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. The Flash's punch didn't come close. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Super two-punch combo by Jackson. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
OGREBEL's momentum now could carry things. That was a strong round scoring that knockdown.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe with me. Now listen. You threw a wide punch and he caught you. You tighten up the punches, all right? All right, I need you to move this way.
The Flash has got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Parries that punch intended for the head. And now they're trading blows. Jackson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. OGREBEL is proving to be elusive. Good right hand by Jackson. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good job on the two-punch combo by OGREBEL. That was a miss by Jackson. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That was a fine block by OGREBEL. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Jackson's combination punching is working well here. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Blocks that belt line well. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. No, he missed that right. And that's the end of round 3.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Now let's see some defense.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. El Terrible is up 2 rounds to 1. But keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns.
Yeah, and his opponent knows that. He knows he can hurt him, and there's always hope. There's always incentive to get after him.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by El Terrible. El Terrible's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They are the ones that wind up landing.
That straight right, unable to connect.
Keep it going.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Flash. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Circle, circle.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Flash. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Very accurate 2-punch combo by El Terrible. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Jackson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
And clicks of the top.
All day, all day.
And that's the end of round 4. Jackson's probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's going to win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control. You need to move.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score.
Hands up. Keep your hands up.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jackson. Good, solid right hand lands. Look at this swarming attack. The Flash is taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen's gone, my back.
Jackson's hurt by him. Look at that. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Focus.
Jackson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. El Terrible's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Nice.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Flash.
Come on, keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Keep that head moving, man. Come on, champ.
End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
The start of the 6th round. El Terrible is out there for another round in a fight that he's been in complete control of so far.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by El Terrible. Committing to the body work with the double jab. I like how he doubles up that jab by Jackson. Jackson's sticking to what we've always known of him, Teddy. The style hasn't changed, even though he was knocked down earlier.
You know, a lot of trainers would say, hey, they pat him on the back. They say, there you go, kid. You know, stay with your identity. Just make sure that you correct a couple little things you need to correct.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Jackson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. The Flash is all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in position where he can start doing the things he needs to do, get back in his fight.
Breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Hey, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. You're beating. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, all right? More than one. Relax, relax. Do this. You know you got this.
we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. He has his target. He lands the straight right. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
That's okay, that's okay.
Little head knocking with that right hand. A headshot blocked. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Jackson. At the halfway point of round 7.
See that coming now, come on.
El Terrible is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Jackson's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. El Terrible is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Jackson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. Jab and a straight right by Jackson.
You want this fight? Listen, man. If you want this fight, you gotta stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches out there. Throw punches. You are looking good, real good out there. Look at him, he's tired. He's real tired. Ain't got nothing left. Now listen.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
And you see how he just... El Terrible's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He's getting hit a ton now. Jackson's rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's being dominated now. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but this fight could be over at any moment. You got to think the referee's taking a look.
This is a good ref, he is, but fighters have come back. As dismal as this looks, as bad as this looks, they have come back before.
Combo elbow lands to the head. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Jackson's got to do more than this. I mean, you can't just sit there stationary and expect the night to go your way. This fight is going opposite of how he needs it to go right now.
Well, maybe it's not, Joe. Maybe he's given up already. You know, it's all about what's going on in the mind of a fighter. Maybe he's given in, and this is his way, believe it or not, of getting the rep to stop this fight.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Count down the final moments of this round. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Deep breath now. Are you leaving yourself open? Throwing your punches wide. Keep tight. Keep tight. Feel good? Come on. You gotta give me one more round, right? Just give me one more round. You can do it.
Jackson's corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
There's the combo downstairs. El Terrible is acting like a punching bag right there. He just took 2 hooks to the head. Unable to connect by Jackson. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Flash is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Jackson's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Good combination. He is, there it is! What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. The Flash is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times there's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
He's going to come forward this round. Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from him, all right? I need you to keep moving.
The final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. A good block. The flash is on the wrong end. Oh, and a big right hand lands. El Terrible's going below the belt has finally cost him a point. The ref is docking him. Well, the referee seeing what he's doing there is going to cost him a point. What an excellent two-punch combo by El Terrible. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Flash. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by El Terrible. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Jackson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Jackson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. El Terrible's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. We said it early on, stylistically with this matchup, hardly a chance that we would go to the judges' scorecards, but Teddy, that's exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah, early on, you're right. It looked like it was going to be an explosion, but fizzled out a little bit. Here we are.
Jackson's your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.